Hey guys, welcome back to an episode of the Interrogation Files. It has been a minute. Yes. We're off to go talk to our little friend, Cucaracha. You'll remember him from the job with the takedown at the docks. And the archaeologist. Here he is. So, what am I going to call you then?
Whatever you want to call me.
Well, why don't I call you Cucaracha? How's that?
Perfectly fine by me, miss. If you know,
Okay.
that's my name.
So, for the recording, Detective Captain Banks, date is 02/12/23. Time is 5:01 a.m. Interview with, state your first and last name for the record.
Jose La Cucaracha Florentino.
Okay. So, Mr. Florentino, how long have you been trafficking archaeological artifacts with Dr. Verata? And I know it goes back to at least 2009 when the truck job happened.
He's been a very good accomplice
Uh-huh.
in terms of that.
So I'm
Since
assuming
right
this is
about
a
that
nice
time,
little side business for your organization. Good way to launder money.
and the boss likes his shiny new toys. We provide them his shiny new toys, if you know what I mean.
Uh-huh. So we located quite a cache at your warehouse. Let's have a look. We had iron, gold,
And what do you want to
silver.
know
We
about
had
said cache of it?
obsidian artifacts. We had art. We had relics. Various archaeological finds. There are going to be a lot of organizations very interested in this, and right now you're on the hook. How do you want to play this?
I guess. I mean, well, let's strike a deal of some sorts, I guess. What you
That
got
might be
to offer on
wise.
my... Well, what do you got to offer me? And I'll tell you what I got to offer you.
Well, what I've got to offer you is the opportunity to live, because I'm pretty sure your employers won't be very happy with the fact you're opening up a RICO case on them.
Been trying to get rid of my boss for the last 10 years. Miss.
Well, the way this works is I could open up a
better.
RICO case based on the fact we've got you smuggling, trading in stolen artifacts. We've got you on money laundering, let's be honest. And international artifact smuggling is a major issue. So why don't we start talking?
Fine.
We can make deals. I'm happy to make deals because, as a middleman, you're on my way to the bigger fish. And pretty sure you don't want to go to jail for life, do you?
Middleman, that's funny, miss.
Because I could also make a
Really
pretty
funny.
compelling argument that ties you hand in hand to Dr. Verata's murder case.
I have no clue the good doctor, shall we say, murdered anybody, miss.
Oh, we have him on attempted murder for one person and a murder for another. Like I said, I could make a pretty compelling case you were involved. Make me not want to.
I'll tell you what. What do you want to know? We'll start from there.
Who do you work for? And what organisation?
The boss I work for, his name is... How you say? The Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death. I'm pretty sure I've heard that name before.
So you
Go
know
on.
exactly who you're dealing with. Okay. His son has picked up the recent interest in the artifact. Okay. Him too, but you know his son is more or less the nerd of it. No. Okay. I operate mainly out of Venezuela, so the little stupid heat trick that you're all special, quote unquote, special detective over there, trying to turn up the heat. Not really a good excuse.
It's a standard trick to make people look uncomfortable.
See, like I said, I've been used to the heat. I've been used to the cold. I've been trying to bury my boss for the past 10 years.
So help me bury him and get yourself out of trouble. What's his business in San Andreas?
Artifacts and drug smuggling.
Okay. Tell me about the drugs.
I get the artifact. I ship said artifacts with, the cash, the drug, whatever else. And we move them from warehouse to warehouse before they go overseas. Okay.
Okay.
The
And how does this
interesting part of this,
narcotics
though,
network work in this state?
well,
Where's it
that's
all
what I'm
coming
about to
in?
tell you. Coming in usually by boat and sea. Okay. Boat, sea, and air. Okay.
Uh-huh.
We usually have a designated pickup right off the coast of Zancudo. And then we have a typical pickup that's usually in the Alamo Sea. Okay. All this
Uh-huh.
stuff stays out in the county. It's too hot down here. Especially with, nosy pricks like that guy over there.
Why do you think I employ him?
We pick up this drug, keep it, mix it in with whatever we can, it be clothes, artifact, whatever the case may be.
Uh-huh.
Pack it up, ship it out. Once we have a good enough stash, we send it out afterwards to the nearest cargo plane, then an LSIA in the private hangar, and off it goes. Okay. Now, unfortunately, you didn't catch a middleman on this. Okay. And what I mean by middle fish, I'm in charge of this entire operation,
Uh-huh.
which is why I'm willing to work with you. If, and only if, you can at least provide protection to my wife and kid.
Are they in the US?
Currently being held somewhere. I can't track them down. I can't find them. But last I know from an inside guy with the boss is they're somewhere down here in Los Santos.
Okay. We can work on
Don't
that.
know where, don't know how, but like I said, I'll be willing to work for you as long as you
Yeah.
protect them and take this son of a bitch down.
Just tell me one thing. Your wife and child, are they involved in any of this?
No, I try, like I said, I've been trying to get out for 10 years, trying to live my life. You know, my little girl's turning 6. I've already missed out on such a huge opportunity in life. I can't miss anymore.
Well, I'll cut you a deal. You're going to tell me everything you know. You're going to help me bury your boss, and you're going to help me end all this. And you're going to tell me what you know about their location. And I'll get my angriest, most bearded, nasty assholes to come and find your wife and child. Get them on a clean path. You're going to do jail time. I'll tell you that now. But we're
Well,
looking at grand
for
theft, we're
jail
looking at
time, if nothing
smuggling.
else.
Yeah, we can make the rest of it less of a problem. But you'll do some jail time. Hopefully, you'll be out before her quinceañera. Best I can offer you. You are doing time, but it won't be for life. And we'll go get them and we'll make sure they're safe. I do those things. You're a songbird. You understand me?
You can prende.
Hmm. Better comprende. This is the only deal you're gonna get. Okay, tell me what you know about the location. One step at a time here.
Well, locations vary from time to time. Mainly the packaging area itself. Go from the warehouse, which you posted today. Unfortunately, that means they're probably closing that down. The rest of the two locations typically tend to stay from the warehouses in Seoul, or I'm sorry, not the warehouses from Lotus, the warehouses from ay, ay, ay. It's not too far from where we were. Um, over
Uh-huh.
there,
Other side of
warehouses
the
there.
docks, yeah.
Correct. Yes. And there's an operating house that we go off at the coast of Chumash. Chumash
Okay.
house itself is usually more or less for the cash and everything else, the cash flow and the pickup and drop offs. Strictly for the, you find the street dealers, you find everything else over there. They grab the drugs from there, they take the cash, they turn in the cash there, the cash comes down to here. While as the other warehouse itself, they're in charge of packing the drugs and cash, along with any kind of artifacts and anything else like that, and they ship it, you know, to the docks and to the private hangar. Or in this case, it's gonna be the only way out until things die low is the LSIA hangars. More or less specifically, the one that's closest to the coast, right off the edge of the tower, towards the west side.
Uh-huh. And you think that's where they're going to be keeping your wife and child?
And that's no, trust me, I've been there the entire time, rotating between all locations. I can't find them.
Well, find me someone who would know.
You can try to hook you up with a contact, but I don't know how well that's gonna work. Especially
You-
after today, when things will
Look,
get out.
after today, all they're going to see is that Dr. Verata led us to your place. You got caught with your pants down in the process of things. You and a couple of your employees went to jail for smuggling. So all they're going to know. And you are going to go to jail, and you are going to keep your mouth closed. You're going to be a good little Sicario. You're going to do exactly what you're expected to do, which is not talk and stay quiet, which is why we're going to be transferring you to Bolingbroke fairly soon. The second that we start to get traction on finding her and your child, and then we start disassembling the operations over here in San Andreas, we can look at what the future holds for you lot, okay? I'm pretty sure the district attorney will be very keen to strike a deal, alright? But for the time being, you need to be a good little soldier and serve your time with your mouth closed. Because the second you're not valuable is the second he does away with them, their excess baggage.
I understand, senor.
Okay? So what I need to know is who can get me information on where they'd be. Because the sooner I can get them safe is the sooner that I can have you and them reunited and off somewhere else.
He's one of our tunnel rats.
Uh-huh.
Goes by the name of no, I can't trust him. Perito. Perito you can
Perito?
trust. Yeah. See. He's another tunneler that works for me. He's been there since the beginning. He's trying to get out also. But if you go to talk to him, okay, he's always hanging out in Vago's territory.
Uh-huh.
If you
I know
go
just who
and
to
find
send.
him, you need to use the phrase churro somehow.
Churro.
Okay?
Okay.
You know, I will say that he is not a fan of cops, as well as if he says, if you say churro, he may run. But
I know just who to send for him.
that's only for his protection.
Uh-huh.
I
Okay.
told him to run and run anything else unless it's me specifically, but he knows that that is a safe word. Period.
Uh-huh. Okay. We'll catch up with him.
More or less the Miss Banks. See,
Captain Banks, yes.
is a very dangerous man.
Yeah.
He has too much of a grip in terms of anything else. However, he will be in town in about 2 weeks. Or his honcho Intis himself.
Uh-huh.
He'll be in 2 weeks. They got a annual meeting of some sort between him and the other lords, within the San Andreas area.
Okay.
The meeting location, I don't know. But the last time I heard, it's supposed to be happening up in the hills.
Okay. Right, let's get you transferred to Bolingbroke. The less time you are spending here, the less time people are going to think you're talking. Interview terminated 0703. Captain Banks, leaving the room. Alright, Baker. Let's get him taken back to the cells and get him booked up. We'll just hit him with the basics. I'm going to go check on what those are now. Yep. We'll keep up our deal. This one's going to get messy. Well, this is looking to be an interesting setup for a case. I expect there's going to be a couple of scenes coming from this. You guys are going to have a blast riding this wave. Thinking rescuing families, we're talking taking out drug kingpins. Some real cartel busting stuff. This could be a lot of fun. So, hopefully you enjoyed this one. Good to bring the interrogation files back, and I think there'll be a few more of these. And I think I know who to send to the Vargos to get the information on the family. It's time to bring back Perez. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.